All right, it seems to be a big trend in Hollywood right now, remaking classic movies. This weekend, the biggest offender of all time, Arthur. They're remaking Arthur, starring Russell Brand in the role Dudley Moore made famous. Look at that. Look how much funnier Dudley Moore looks in that picture than Russell Brand does. But are these remakes all for fun, or are they just flops? Let's bring in my panel tonight. Las Vegas radio host Chet Buchanan. Chet, you know I'm angry. Senior editor for In Touch Weekly, Amy Palmer, and San Diego so-called film critic, Kelly Gillespie. All right, let's take a look at both the original Arthur and the new version of Arthur for the panel.
Everyone who drinks is not a poet. Some of us drink because we're not poets.
A real woman could stop you from drinking.
You have to be a real big woman.
Arthur, will you take my hand?
That would leave you with one.
Vitamins? Why are you shaving?
Because Robin doesn't have a beard.
Vitamin, we're only doing this for a bit of a laugh. We're not genuine crime fighters, are we? And if we were, you would not be my first choice of sidekick. Look at your shoes. They're your chauffeur shoes, aren't they? I can see your tummy.
Mr. Park, you sure you want to go to your mother's fundraiser like this? I think it's black tie.
This is black.
Just that house said nothing.
This is black compared to a real woman could stop you from drinking. It would have to be a real big woman. Chet, is there any comparison?
Of course there's a comparison. This is the role that Russell Brand was born to play. And the only person that's upset about this is you and my grandmother. This is the perfect remake. If they're gonna remake movies in Hollywood, they should remake Arthur, starring Russell Brand. The movie they shouldn't remake is Top Gun. I've heard they're gonna remake Top Gun. They shouldn't remake that.
Can we cut off?
This is fine. Nobody remembers the original.
Can we cut Chet's mic off? Just please, cancel the studio for Chet. All right, Russell Brand stars in this new version of Arthur. He told CNN's Piers Morgan that he has a lot of respect for the creator of the original.
I hold Dudley Moore in such reverence. I have such strong feelings and affection for the original film that it just felt like a privilege and an honor. And also, for me, because I'm in the film, I didn't think of it as a replacement. I just thought, oh my God, yeah, if we do this correctly, it could be a beautiful way of updating a very traditional and archetypal story. I thought that there was the latitude for it.
All right, we've heard Chet Buchanan's incredibly outrageous opinion. Now, Kelly, you've interviewed Russell and you've seen this new version, and you think it's pretty good?
I enjoyed it. Here's the thing. I think it's a little bit more of a reinventing of it. I loved the idea that they took the Hobson character and made it into a female, turned it into a nanny, and put Helen Mirren in there. I mean, they won before, got the Oscar for supporting role, so why not put an Oscar-nominated actress, Oscar-winning actress, into the role? And Helen Mirren and Russell Brand's relationship is fantastic in the film.
Okay, so Kelly, that's a completely unbiased opinion you're giving there?
Completely unbiased. I've met Russell maybe once before.
Kelly, I'm sorry. Let's throw a picture up of Kelly interviewing Russell Brand. Kelly, what is going on in the picture on the right there? You're making out with Russell Brand, Kelly. You're totally tongue-kissing Russell Brand. All right?
That was Russell's fault. I didn't
Kelly,
invite
no
that
more.
on.
You've lost all credibility on this show. You and Chet Buchanan. I have a better idea. Why, if you're going to remake Arthur, why not do it like this? Wait, hold on, wait a minute. First off, that's supposed to be, that's a picture of me, and I'm sorry, I'm saying Arthur is good, but Arthur 2 on the Rocks was terrible. How could you put a picture of me and the lovely Liza Minnelli next to Arthur 2 on the Rocks, okay? I'm sorry, just keep it with Arthur. All right, listen, Arthur isn't the first movie or show that Hollywood is remaking. In fact, this all seems to be what Hollywood is doing every day these days. The original Arthur came out in 1981. Now they're remaking Footloose, Kevin Bacon's big hit from 1984. Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox from 1985 is coming back as a TV show. Of course, there was Batman. It was a campy TV show in the 60s. Then it came back in 89 with Michael Keaton, but it was reinvented with Christian Bale in 2005. Actually, that was pretty good. Amy Palmer, is there anything original going on in Hollywood right now?
No, there's nothing original. And of course, this summer, it's all about the sequels. So we have The Hangover, which we're going to be talking about a little bit later. We have Pirates of the Caribbean. There are no new original ideas in Hollywood. And Carlos, I have to tell you, I saw Arthur today, and I loved it.
See?
I thought it was great. So
See?
I'm on their side.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
Sorry.
Amy, you get the rest of the panel time. Chet, I'm done with you. Another highly anticipated movie coming out, as the ever-intelligent Amy just said, is the sequel to the mega hit The Hangover. It's The Hangover Part 2. Now, the trailer was released last week, then pulled from theaters. Why? Well, it had to do with this little or not so little part.
Oh, my word! What is going on?
Hey, guys, check it out. Alan, cut it out. When a monkey nibbles on a penis, it's funny in any language.
All right, so the Motion Picture Association of America claims that that trailer wasn't properly pre-screened before it was released. In other words, it was too dirty to run before a PG-13 movie. Kelly, how unusual is it for a movie to be pulled as a trailer?
Well, I think we're going to see a little bit more of a trend of this, where they're getting stricter with these types of things. It's more about the rules and regulations. When you take something like The Hangover, everyone's familiar with the first one. Their whole thing is that they're pushing the envelope. You're expecting that raunchy. You almost think if it's not in there, you're not going to get people to fill the seats because it's in line with what we're seeing of this franchise. So that they pulled it, I don't know that the audience that was watching the PG-13 movie, if that was anything out of character of what they were seeing. And PG-13 movies are including this type of content now. It seems like it's getting easier and easier to get, crass material in lower-rated films.
Chet, we got 20 seconds. Do you think, Chet, that this was maybe a ploy for us to be talking about The Hangover Part 2?
The cynical part of me says possibly, and I want to know where it all ties in with Scream 4, because that's what they're saying. They're going to put that trailer before Scream 4 now. I'm surprised you showed that clip on this show.
Hey, listen, Chet, we're very progressive here at Prime News, all right? We'll go there.
That's right.
All right. Speaking of being progressive and going there, the Big Apple is on guard tonight. No, another Cobra's not on the loose. It's actually Charlie Sheen's Torpedo of Truth tour. It is storming the city. As we've been telling you, he bombed in Detroit, did a better job in Chicago, got a standing ovation in Cleveland and Columbus. But the big question is now, how will New Yorkers respond to this self-proclaimed warlock? I want to go to Amy. Amy, will Charlie be a big hit at Radio City Music Hall?
I can tell you, Carlos, that he's already not a big hit. I actually went on Craigslist and I found New Yorkers trying to give away these tickets. They had bought them for $130 and they were selling them for between $25 and $50, saying, please take my tickets. So already he is a bomb in New York City.
See, Amy, once again showing your intelligence, doing research for the show. You're so smart, Amy. Kelly, with your loose morals, what do you think? What do you think, Kelly, of how Charlie's going to do at Radio City Music Hall tonight?
See, I'm gonna have to agree with Amy on this one because what it comes down to is I just think that it's really sad. I think Charlie's in this interesting place where he's empty. He's searching for whatever he can to get his next fix, and he's tried it with alcohol. He's had more money than you can think of. He's tried it with girls. He's let his behavior go rampant, and still nothing is bringing that peace, that happiness to him. And until he finds that, I don't think he can just keep throwing out these catchphrases and bringing the rest of the world along with him. I think it's finally gotten to the point where we said, enough is enough. Like, I can't watch this anymore. I've got other things that are better to do.
All right, Kelly, Chet, you guys stick around. Amy, you stick around mainly because I want to talk to you most of all. Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger is making headlines. Of course, he made them for his outrageous behavior in a Georgia bar last year. Now he's cleaning up his act. Also, he's got an announcement. He's tying the knot. Are we witnessing the new Big Ben? It's coming up next.